Well, good morning, Reborn community. Um, I am just so sorry for just dropping that bombshell on you guys yesterday, but I had just found out the news and I was just like reaching for anybody to send prayers yesterday for my grandma. And for all you guys that commented on the video and sent your prayers and well wishes and everything to my family and to my grandma, I greatly appreciate, you taking out the time to do that for my family. And I just really wanted to do this video to thank all of you for, your kind words and, just your just your support and helping my grandma. So a little update. Yesterday we basically stayed in the hospital all day. My husband and I didn't leave the hospital till like 8:30, like almost. It was like 8:30, I think. And came home, got a few groceries, and took our showers, ate a little light dinner, and went straight to bed. Um, well, what was going on is we thought that she had a stroke, but it wasn't a stroke. It was something else. And she had bleeding on her brain. And the last update we had was where the bleeding was is what where the bleeding was. That's what helps the like it. That's what controls speech, movement, and things like that. They said that the damage there was irreversible, and they were saying if they were able to save her, she wouldn't be able to walk, speak, or take care of herself in any way. At first, my mom was saying that she wasn't moving her right side. But when I went back there with my mom, I noticed that she was kind of moving her right leg. And I went and I held her hand and I was like, Grandma, I see you moving your right leg. I know that they're telling us that, that it's not looking so good, but I know you're a fighter and I'm here. I love you. And my mom told me, she was like, let her rest. Because I couldn't see her legs moving, but my mom told me, she was like, whatever you were whispering to her, it got her excited. She was moving her legs and stuff. And I was like, that's a good thing, right? She's responsive. She knows that I'm there. And she squares my hand and things like that. They had her, this was before they put the incubator in. I think that's what that's called, to help her breathe. But she was breathing fine. But with the bleeding on the brain, they just wasn't sure if she would, what would happen. So that was just a precaution. So, yeah. And, she started moving that right leg and right arm. They were trying to get blood from one of her, from some, like, it's like, it was called artery blood, like something where you have to take the needle deep down to get blood out of deep arteries or something like that. And it's something that's very painful. And obviously she felt it in her right arm and she jerked her arm away when the man was trying to get the blood. So it's like we kind of got some things that are kind of like, maybe, it's maybe not as bad as they're assuming it to be. I'm getting ready to call my mom now to get an update. Last night we were waiting on the CAT scan and I don't know, a biopsy or something else we were waiting on that we thought they were doing, but they was like, well, we're going to try and do it at 8. And then we just didn't hear anything else. My mom was like, well, everybody just go to bed, go check on your families and things like that. So that's pretty much where we are now. I just know that she was bleeding on her brain and like she wasn't moving her right side, but then she was. So it's like, maybe, it's a glimmer of hope that she may still be able to walk and things like that. But when my mom and my aunt found her, I know this may be a little TMI for some of you guys, but my mom was going to pick her up to go exercise because she goes to a senior center to go exercise and things like that. My mom called and she didn't answer the phone, and she went and knocked on the window. When she got there, she didn't answer, and she has like a little screen door and a wood door. My mom doesn't have the key to the screen door. My grandma always locks it. So the neighbor was able to take the little glass thing off or something, so they were able to get in, and that's where they found her. And she had thrown up, and she had defecated on herself. So I'm sure that was not easy for my mom and my aunt to see that, you know. So my God, it was, yesterday was like a whirlwind of emotions, and it was just emotionally draining. And we just came home and just crashed, you know. My eyes burned from crying, and my eyes were just so dry, they just needed to close. Like, I just couldn't even hold my eyes open. I just needed to close my eyes, you know. So that's basically what went down yesterday. We're going to go to the hospital again today. I'm going to try to get some cleaning done at the house. I really need to clean that kitchen. Our kitchen is a mess. That's what I wanted to clean yesterday, but then this whole thing, and hopefully I'll be able to change the girls into their Easter dresses. And I got a cute little dress for Maya that I can put on her, and I got another little dress for Bree too. So I might get all the girls dressed in Easter, but I don't have like a suit or anything for Alex, so I don't really have that. But yeah, so continue to send your prayers, because she's definitely not out of the dark. And we're just remaining hopeful and just holding on to hope that everything will be okay. And, you know, like I say, they were saying that it wasn't looking good, but I don't believe it. You know, I want to hear the test results and stuff, you know, and, you know, we'll just go from there. It's just basically, we're just waiting for test results, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm better now. I don't know anything else, so, and I'm kind of scared to find out anything else, but I'm hoping it's good news when I call my mom. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to call my mom and see what's going on there, and then I'm going to try and get my kitchen clean, and hopefully I'll be able to change the babies, and I'll be able to share something a little more fun for you guys, and not so much so sad. And again, to everybody who sent their prayers, thank you. I really appreciate it. While I was at the hospital, I was reading all the nice things that everyone said. I wasn't, you know, able to respond to all you guys, but I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, I wanted to make a video to personally thank each and every one of you for your well wishes. So I love you guys. Mwah! And the babies love you guys. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.